Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Actionjackson. I'm starting a game channel, as you guys already know. That's his top three. That's my top three. It's always going to be ugly top three. You're going to see linebackers. You're going to see quarterbacks. In this game, you're going to see him run the ball a lot. In certain downs, I'm not going to try to show too many times of him running the ball. So, bam, right there, A.J. Dillon, he tries to run the ball. My go-to run defense sometimes is 6-1. So I'm going to have the four down defensive lineman. I'm going to have two outside linebackers, six. That middle linebacker being that one. Bam, he gets great, amazing blocks right here. I use Treverius Ward to get in front of the blockers to slow him down, basically. I do, in a way, I slow him down, but bam, he easily scores 7. And this game ends up being a shootout. So what I love to do is kind of play like how the Dallas Cowboys I feel like I envision them to play in real life is kind of balanced, right? I like to throw the ball a lot. When I can, I will run the ball. And I'm how I normally would play in real life and how I expect my teams to play in real life. If somebody can't stop something, you can't stop it. So that quick game, I'm trying to get it to Ceedee Lamb. He has an ability called Yak 'em Up. If you don't have a tackling ability like Supreme Tackle or Secure Tackle, you're not going to be able to get him down. So I'm able to juke him out of everyone's socks. Bam. Same thing how we do Ceedee Lamb in real life. He can run routes and everything like that, but Ceedee Lamb is one of those do-it-all receivers. Give him the ball in space, he's going to make a play happen. I go for 2 because I feel like, of course, 2 is better than 1. He juked me out of my socks right here. The computer did, for sure. And even right there, he juked me out of my socks right there. I like to try to use the middle of the field as best as I can. I understand that he is using a mobile quarterback in Anthony Richardson. So keeping a contain on him is very key. As you can tell right there, look at Aiden Hutchinson shedding off that and getting off that play. I made him punt. I get the ball right here. He pins me at the 9-yard line. I get 6 yards of offense. I see that he is using the D-line, so I am going to double team him because I have played a lot of D-line users where they just completely shed my offensive line and just get in the backfield immediately. Again, I like running a lot of quick game if I can possible. Right here, I do a whole lot of 0-1 trap. Like I said, I wish the Dallas Cowboys can kind of play like this. He just couldn't stop the run 3 straight times. He keep on using Warren Sapp. He's not filling in that gap correctly. Every single time I run that ball, you see how he's drifting back. He's shifting back with Warren Sapp. I'm just not going to let that happen. If you're not going to correctly fill this 0-1 trap, I'm just going to keep running it on you. I'm sorry because I know a lot of you guys like to see me pass, but I got this offensive line for a reason. He just cannot stop me, and that's fine. I just want to let you guys know that's how I'm going to play college football when I do post gameplay, and just how I'm going to do things. If you can't stop me, I'm just going to run it. Walter Payton has angry runs. Same thing like on Ceedee Lamb, just for the running back position. You just can't tackle me. Otto Graham, man. I really like Otto Graham. I've never seen him play ever in my life, of course. I was born in the early 2000s. Otto Graham played in like the 40s, 50s with the Cleveland Browns. But again, I'm going for 2. 2 is better than 1. But again, we're going to show the robot, Ceedee Lamb dancing. He's going to stun on him real quick. But Otto Graham, for me, is just that reckless abandonment quarterback I want to do. He's just the perfect mutt quarterback where if I want to run the ball and run into you, I can. I have the abilities to run into you if I want to. But it's fine, really. Really defensively, what I like to do is I like to cover anything intermediate to short. I don't really like to – I do enough in the back end to where you're not going to necessarily beat me deep. But anywhere if you are going to get anything going on my offense, it has to be corner routes or anything across the middle of the field. You have to test my user. I have a solid defensive line that consists of Mario Williams, Joe Klecko, Aiden Hutchinson, Michael Parsons. I have enough abilities to get everybody there working. Again, that's why I like my team. I like how you do that in traffic, that my opponent swatted the ball. I get the easy field position, turnover on downs, get the ball right there. I understand there's a lot of people in my comments, hey, throw to R1. I understand. He was playing man coverage a lot in this game. Had I known that was going to happen, he was playing man coverage on that particular down, I would have thrown to Jake Ferguson. Again, you can go back and look at Jake Ferguson was open again. Why did I throw to Marvin Harrison? Marvin Harrison is one of my favorite receivers that came out in this year's class. And once I saw he got that Ultimate Team card, I did everything in my power to go get him, and I did. So I was just targeting him a lot, and I know that was a bad play versus Richard Sherman with a bunch of knockout abilities. Right here, very great play by Charvarius Ward, easily one of the defensive players of the games. If you guys stick through and watch the entirety of the game, I understand that he is running a lot of man coverage. I just was trying to throw a check up before and a half. Bam, going to half, whatever. Why did I throw it directly at Rob Gronkowski? I threw it to him like that because I was kind of anticipating an anticipatory throw. I was thinking that Rob Gronkowski was going to eventually not stick with him, Travis Kelsey, once I threw the ball in the air, but he did. That was a really great play by my opponent. Played really great man coverage. So let's see right here what I do on this down. Again, I know I'm playing. I know that he's playing man coverage again. Again, another knockout ability. So it's 4th and 19. I go for it. It's Madden. It's recklessness. It's June or late June, early July is this gameplay. This shouldn't have been the play call, but it was. Why did I throw? Why did I make that play? Why did I do that play? I don't know. I just thought I was gonna get a crazy Madden clip. I didn't. I want to show you guys right here that I have a little bit of run defense and that he can't run the ball at will against me, but he was able to. Again, he keeps testing Charvarius Ward. Charvarius Ward is a goon. If you guys did not know, he used to play with the Dallas Cowboys. Now, look, DeMarcus Lawrence. Why did I run? Why did I run a screenplay? I don't normally run screenplays in Madden. I just wanted to do it because I know he likes to use the defensive line. Since I know that, I was trying to. I don't know. It was just wasn't a bad. It was just wasn't a good call at all. I shouldn't have even called it in general. So now open it up on 5 wide. I know that I can move the ball on him. I'm not even concerned about that. Hell of a catch by Ceedee Lamb. One-handed catch. I lead it out for him to make that play to get away from KOs. Why did I run this play? Again, of course, like I did say, the reckless abandonment of Otto Graham. I love running the ball with my quarterback when I can. Not all the time, not crazily. I'm more of a passer than I am a runner, as you guys can tell. So, again, I'm going to throw the ball. Again, let's see. I don't know why I keep putting that out and up route with Jake Ferguson, but I do anyway. Again, I'm trying to work the middle of the field. He's using Warren Sapp. He had a great play. He had contain, and bam, intentional grounding. 3rd and forever, essentially. Bam, throw it to Marvin Harrison Jr. He makes a great possession catch, avoids all the KOs on the knockout abilities. He gets down. Again, I'm clicking again on offense. I know I have the confidence to move the ball on him. You guys can clearly tell by the way I'm talking and the way that I'm playing. Bam, playmaker. Why was he trying to use Sapp in a linebacker situation? I will never know. Again, alrighty. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, so I guess I somehow scored. I don't know how, but I scored. Out here at the 2-point conversion. I think I skipped it because it probably was a really boring RPO play. I went all out on this play right here. Run committed, missed the gap. I didn't fill my run lane correctly, so there goes A.J. Dillon, and he gets to celebrate. Now, 4 minutes left in the game. What I'm trying to do on this drive, I am trying to take it down the clock as best as I can possible. That Harold Carmichael doesn't have any man KOs on him. He's strictly a zone KO type of safety, playing linebacker. I use that against my advantage. Same pass lead I did with Ceedee Lamb, I did with Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey made a hell of a play. My ultimate team really is assembled of the players I really respect in the NFL. So that's why I got Travis Kelsey. I got Puka. I got Marvin Harrison, Walter Payton. A lot of the guys that I watch. But anyway, hell of a play right here about Walter Payton. Juke, and juke. That's the meta in this year. Get the ball out quickly. Juke 3 or 4 times. You're doing really great offense. I'm not like the Seattle Seahawks. I will hand the ball off to Marshawn Lynch, and he going to do his thing. So, again, I'm going for 2. In this particular scenario, if I had kicked an extra point, he's down by 3. But I know that he's been able to drop the ball a lot, and I would have been screwed if I would have went for 3. He scores 7, and then now I'm down by 7. Now I'm forced to score a touchdown. That's why I'm going for 2. And in this game, if you guys do pay attention, I was a perfect 5 for 5 on 2-point conversions, so I get the other 2-point conversion. Been working on my 2-point conversions a lot. Understanding that I do play a lot of overtime games sometimes because it's very hard to play defense when everyone has 15 abilities per player. Abilities are basically like superpowers for these NFL players. Again, I did not put a spy up against Anthony Richardson, no contain, no quarterback spy. That was an error on me, so of course he's going to make that play. He audibles into a run. He sees I only have 3 down defensive linemen. He will run that ball. Makes sense, playing perfect football. He calls a timeout. He needs more time, 40 seconds on the clock. I do eventually put up a spy. I only send 2, so of course he's going to have all day. He does. An amazing dot by Anthony Richardson to Ceedee Lamb. So again, he's down here, and I understand that. I'm trying to stop him. If I can force him to 3, that would be amazing. But again, I don't want to take too much time off of my clock because I know I have to go down there and score my dang self. I understand that. I now see that's why I go for 2, because had I kicked that extra point, and imagine it being 35-31. Now I'm forced to score a touchdown. Bam. Now all I have to do on this drive is get 3. So now my thought process of playing offense is completely different. So I take that conservative drag route to C-Lamb. If you're not going to have any correct zone KOs, and I can tell we have good or bad zone KOs, I'm going to attack you. I gave it to Marvin Harrison. Bam, right here. I gave it to Marshawn Lynch. We're going to run the ball. I obviously know we're going for overtime. I'm not trying to be a D-head and purposely try to score touchdowns. So right here, I play a little bit conservative. I shouldn't have, but it's fine. So right here, I run the ball a little bit with Walter Payton. He called the timeout. I don't know why, but he called the timeout. So now I use my timeout to then put myself in a better field goal position to set up for Young Wei Koo, have him in a better position to kick a field goal. He calls a timeout to try and ice my kicker. If you guys have watched Madden gameplays before, in the past, when you don't have clutch kicker, your screen gets all shaky. They pan and they zoom in on your kicker. It's very annoying. So that's why I avoided ways to not do that. Bam, going into overtime, I make my 3. You guys see the score breakdown of all the quarters. Now we're playing 5 quarters of Ultimate Team football. So, fortunately for me, I'm not a Niner fan. I know the overtime rules, and I play a lot of Madden. So, he does as well. He knows he's wearing a Cowboy uniform, so you know that he's not a particular Niner fan either. So, you saw that he kicked the ball, and he wanted me to get the ball because he knows this is a shootout, and he knows I did screw up a bunch of times, and he did get a couple of stops. I am going to run the ball again. He can't stop it. So, like I said, like real life football, this is how I would play. If you just cannot stop the run, I will run the ball on you if I was coaching at the NFL level. Again, why are you running man coverage on Marvin Harrison Jr., knowing dang well Richard Sherman is a zone corner? Makes no sense. Amazing, great run block, great stick work by me. Walter Payton scores a touchdown. Again, I throw that immediately. Why? Because that read key is never going to play that pass play right there. So, again, I score easily. I go for 2. I did this particularly because, again, I watched the Super Bowl, and going for 2 in a lot of games there's more points in, of course, taking your extra point. I play 3-3-5. That's going to stop what he can do. And he wants to throw the ball a lot. I'm putting up a quarterback spy. Great decision by him to throw the ball away. It's 3rd and 3. I'm thinking right here I'm going to get a stop. I don't know why I have basically nobody on that right side of that football, but on the right side of the field, but I don't. Great read by him. Again, he's chucking it down. You know, he knows that he still can score, but I can kind of tell that sometimes when I play certain dudes, they don't know the overtime rules. I remember one time I was playing this Madden game, and I easily could have lost, but this dude was rushing himself because he thought he had to score in a minute. No, that's never the case. If, you have to score, you get an opportunity to score. Why am I showing you this entire sequence? Because this is just great defense by me. Obviously, he gets a great young run chuck right there of 5 yards. Right there, I had a great user by me. A great defensive line play. I stop him right there. This down right here. I have the safety man up to the slot so he doesn't cover 3 beat me. Great pass rush by Mario Williams. He gets there. He's rushing. He's panicking. Now I'm sending all 7. I'm sending all 3 linebackers, 4 defensive linemen. I'm hovering over that center so he can acknowledge me as a pass rusher. Somebody's going to get in. He's only blocking 5. Somebody got in. Bam. Game freaking over. This was a heck of a game. Heck of a post-con by me. This is my first time ever really doing it this style in this way. Had a really fun time. This will be the first game on my channel that I post, and that's it. Love you guys. Please subscribe. See ya. Bye.